Hey guys, it's Philip Fortenberry with Fatherhood Revolution. Have you ever been there when you looked at your kid and you said, "You did what?" I think we've all been there. And what we have to do, guys, when we're in those situations as the father, you got to be really, really careful. You have to be careful that you separate the blunder that your kid just committed from who they are. Make sure that you don't make their identity about what they did, okay? In other words, you don't want to say things like, "What, are you stupid?" You have to draw a difference between a stupid act and what you label your child as. He or she, they are not stupid, okay? Maybe they did something stupid. Hey, we've all been guilty at times, true. But you have to be very, very careful, because if you say, "What, are you stupid?" now you have labeled them. And now you've given them an identity that's a very negative identity, and it's an identity that you don't probably believe about your child, and it's certainly not an identity that you want your child to own and to have. And so with Ryan, the way that worked out for me was when he really stepped in it, really did it bad, I had to draw a difference between his bad and who he was. And the way that that worked for me oftentimes was, like, son, what you did was not smart. You yourself are way smart. You're very smart, smarter than what you did. But what you just did does not indicate how smart you are. And so you have to be careful that you draw a difference between the dumb thing they just did and who they truly are. Because if you don't do that, then they're going to start believing very negative things about themselves. Why? You're their validator. You're the one who sets and says they have what it takes, or makes them believe they do not have what it takes. Okay? So just a word for the wise, guys, from experience. Please listen to me. Make sure that you do not label your kid in the heat of the moment with a foolish statement just because they made some blunder. Hey, they're teenagers, they're kids, whatever age they are. We all make mistakes, okay? And sometimes when we were teenagers, those mistakes were pretty doggone dumb, right? And what we have got to do is understand our kids also are teenagers, and whenever they're at that age, and that we have to draw a difference between who they are and the dumb mistake that they just made. So this is Philip Fortenberry with Fatherhood Revolution. And I just want to encourage you, when you go on your great adventures, don't forget the kid next door who has no dad. He needs you. And I used to be that kid.